All right, end of season special. We are doing something very fun and different. We are introducing our first guest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We welcome on our very, 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 very good friend, Mr. Grayson. How we feeling?
Happy to be here. This is a monumentous moment for me.
Yeah, no, we're excited. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk hella playoff football. We all made our own brackets.
Yes,
Gonna
sir.
go through the first rounds, see what we got.
A
Post
zip and a double cup. I'm getting high as fuck. I'm getting high as fuck. I'm
post
getting
first rounds. So, where do we want to start, boys? What game? Should we just go through the slate?
Yeah, I say we just run it from the top. Go AFC down.
AFC down?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't remember what the first game was, like time wise, but I had the 2 versus 7
Mm-hmm.
at the start, which would be Patriots, Chargers.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Get it off.
it's got to be the Patriots.
That's
I
what
like
yeah.
I like Justin Herbert. I really do. I like the offense that the Chargers have, but New England's hot.
They're very hot.
I don't disagree. Drake May's playing at a top MVP candidate level. I
Yeah.
think the Chargers defense is solid, but New England also has a very solid defense, and I think they can just push over the edge with that.
I mean, I think to me, it comes down to the Chargers O line. Like they're just decimated. So I think the Patriots, even if they have an average D line, they're just going to get to Herbert.
For sure.
Not
They
a good
really
recipe.
keep Mr. May protected, don't they?
Yeah, even without Will Campbell.
Oh yeah. Is he out for the season? You know? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's. I mean, I believe so.
Hey, if he could get
Um,
healthy if he could get healthy late playoffs, that'd be huge.
If he can get healthy, yeah, that'd be a great push for them. I mean,
But either
down the
way,
stretch.
Just trying to prevent
Um,
another Mac Jones situation.
You wouldn't want that.
yeah, no.
Even though there's a chance he might be in. He's in the playoffs. Just not with the Pats.
Yeah,
So it's pretty unanimous.
I think so.
I think it's pretty unanimous. We're going Patriots.
Yeah.
Let's keep her moving.
Mm-hmm.
We got Jags Bills.
Yeah. I was saying pre-pod. I think if Mr. Josh Allen is gonna make a Super Bowl push any season, this would be the time.
Right.
Jacksonville's
Gray,
doing
how we
really good
feeling?
right now. Liam Cohen's an
Mhm.
amazing coach,
He's
but
cooking.
I feel like if Josh Allen's truly going to play out of his mind, they can push past this very up and down Jacksonville team that really has stepped up late in the season. So they could just hurt my feelings by saying me even saying this and then just upset the Bills. But
I mean, would it be
Tom
an
and the
upset?
rest of the NFL like to believe in Josh Allen every year, and I do too. He's, hometown hero, very likable, um, excels no matter what offense is put around him. That's not up for debate.
yeah,
However, when it comes to that like playoff push, whether I feel like when the Bills are facing the Chiefs, which aren't a factor this year, it's just really hard to ignore how good Jacksonville's been playing.
yeah,
You got to factor in uh, the defense aspect. And I feel like if Trevor Lawrence isn't balling out on the field, then the defense is getting it done on the other hand or on the other side of the field. So it's like, I got to give it to Jacksonville personally. I like to believe in Josh Allen. I just think that the baddie effect is layered, like
Yeah.
it works well for certain people, or you tear your Achilles or ACL on the Chiefs, or you get soft with a vampire lady and have a baby with her. It's at your discretion, but I'm taking Jacksonville personally.
for
I think they're
sure.
locked in.
I'm with you, Gray. I'm taking Jacksonville. They're hot at the right time. I think the Bills, there's just not enough. Their defense is questionable. Anything outside of Josh Allen and James Cook is questionable.
Yep.
The Jags are the 3 seed. They've been rolling. They had a chance at the 1 seed. Like, if the Bills somehow were home, I think, yeah, maybe, but they're not. They got to go to Jacksonville, and the Jags have been cooking. They can beat you in all three phases. The Bills can't. So, give me the Jags.
For sure. Hey, all valid arguments for sure.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the Josh Allen upset for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like I'd love to see him. I'd love to be wrong.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind being wrong. CJ Stroud, or excuse me, not like anybody on the. It's like I'm getting ahead of myself. Trevor Lawrence
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily deserve a chip as much as Josh Allen. I feel like we all agree in that regard.
It'd be nice to see Josh get one for sure.
Especially with the
But-
cast and crew around him.
If there was a year to do it, it's
Yeah.
this year.
For sure.
'Cause you have no Lamar, no Joe Shiesty,
Yep. No
You got
Patty Mahomes.
the big one, no Mahomes. Like
There's a
like the
guy.
table's set. Yeah. Get it done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, we have debatably the playoff equivalent of the Battle of Ass. AKA it's just the battle of what defense the Steelers are going to roll out there
Yeah.
against the Texans. 4-5. That Sunday night game. Holy shit.
Yeah. You got to feel bad for Tyler Loop, but you got to feel somewhat. It's a bittersweet thing for Aaron Rodgers. You know, it might be his last season. You know, you'll kind of love to see him in the playoffs. You know, see what he
I'm
does.
just glad I'm not a fan of either one of those teams because that must have been the most emotionally painful game. I mean, shit, I'm on deck for one, and we'll get to it, but that must have been the most emotionally painful game for Ravens fans and probably Steelers fans at the same time.
Oh, for sure.
But
It's always. I feel like Tommy and I could relate to a kicker ruining it for you.
ooh,
Yeah.
I feel for the Baltimore fans.
what do you mean? I can definitely relate to a kicker ruining it. The fuck
Yeah.
you talking about?
I wasn't trying to trigger you. We've accepted it, you know. At least we went
Yeah, I still
wide
haven't.
left. You made contact.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, you know, if you're the Ravens organization and you just looking to blame somebody, you know, I feel like Harbaugh's got to be the guy.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah,
They
for
canned
sure
his
took it out on
ass. Canned him. And did I see they released Loop too? They're just like, nope, you're done too.
Yeah, 100%. I know his post-game interview was like he was just like, you know, I'm thankful to the Ravens and this organization. Like he knew it was over,
Yeah, he saw it. He saw the curtains.
but you hate to see it.
You know me, I'm a Boswell guy, so I only know what
Loves
he
the
does in the
Bos.
season. But and Greg the Leg. But I didn't really see how Tyler Loop played, or let alone his stats for the season. I don't know if that was like an easy kick for him, but you still gotta hit those in crunch time.
Yeah,
Right.
which
I feel like if you're a kicker and you don't hear much about yourself, like that's not a bad thing. Like I didn't hear anything about Tyler Lip, so it means he wasn't fucking up. But I don't think he was, you know, like he's not Brandon Aubrey kind of level.
shout out to Chris Boswell again. I saw a clip of
Yeah,
him
shout out
post game running up to Tyler Loop. He was one of the first people to go up and console him. So
Yeah.
kicker to kicker love right there.
Shout out.
What a class act!
Yeah. Love to see
All right,
it.
so yeah, that's Steelers Texans because I'm pretty sure we all have Texans, right?
Yeah, I think that Texans defense is just otherworldly right now.
You love
know,
the
I hate
Boz
to
that
give it-
much, Gray?
I hate to get. It's not even Boswell. I feel like everybody. I hate to speak for you guys, but I know for a fact each and every one of you has seen Aaron Rodgers pull out just the most. Doesn't matter if it's first round or what. Just like he'll do something and play out of his mind. Like they still have no DK, right? Or will he be back for this?
No, he'll be back.
Yeah. he'll be-
Okay. So even then, it's like Texans defense is great, but it'll come down to that fourth quarter, and then there'll be just like exactly what just happened. Who's the kicker for the Texans?
Fairbairn.
Is it?
There it is.
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
Connie.
it's like
Yep.
I don't know.
He's very solid this year too.
Playoffs and Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
it's like you can never really count him out, unfortunately. So I love to stir the pot. I think that CJ Stroud isn't at that elite level, despite Aaron Rodgers being at that like veteran status. But I just feel like when it comes down to it, CJ Stroud. I don't know how often the Texans have made the playoffs, but it's not like he's really leading them there, you know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just think Grayson's thinking about this offensively. We're thinking about it, Tom, I think defensively. Which I think, I mean, I don't know. The Texans' defense is just not to be trifled with.
You're right.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
if anyone could get it done, it would probably be Aaron Rodgers.
I was about to say, thinking about it now, I think you mentioned you're talking about the Pittsburgh offense. They seem like they have a little more Swiss Army knives on their offense. I mean, they have DK back now. They got I forget Marquez Valdez-Scantling, very good on deep balls. Mr. Kenneth Gainwell, who is like
A good backup.
Yeah, playing out of his mind. He's a running back turned wide receiver.
I feel
and
like
you got
could argue
Jalen Warren.
that DK isn't exactly, or excuse me, Nico Collins maybe isn't at the elite WR1 level as DK Metcalf has been, at least this year. This year, maybe.
Okay, this year, maybe I'll give you
He
that.
was like, I feel like Nico injured a little bit,
Injured.
something like that.
Yeah, he got hurt a little bit.
Yeah, but even then, I feel like DK has had more targets and receptions. And I know it's easy. There's that Swiss Army aspect, but Nico's like the clear option for the Texans. I feel like minus. Can't name
Dalton
another.
Schultz.
Yeah, and
Tank
Aiden
Dell.
Hutchinson.
You know, it's like he has to step up, and I feel like DK has stepped up more in that regard.
For sure.
Just a humble man's opinion, but I
Yeah, it's
gotta give it
definitely food for
to
thought.
Aaron Rodgers finding him in the post in like the last 2 minutes of the game, and like
Just give him a point.
Go.
HM.
Go. I don't know. I just can't trust the Steelers offense. I mean, like, it's not Rodgers necessarily. I think it's like the whole play calling and how they run the game. I just can't get behind it. And I think the Texans are just going to wail on them.
You don't think Tomlin's got something up his sleeve?
No, because if Tomlin had something up his sleeve, his job wouldn't kind of have been in question at the end of the season. And they would not be, what are they, fucking 9-8 for the billionth time?
I think.
Produces.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's going to be sneaky, really competitive. Like I said, it just depends on what Steelers defense shows up.
True.
What if we just took Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh and just switched them? Like,
Well, I think whatever coach lost that game is getting fired. Like,
they shake hands
If
at
the
the end of the game and
Steelers
then
lost-
trade hats.
that'd be
Kenneth
fucking
Gainwell would be
hilarious. Just
underutilized.
get Kenny Gainwell some touches. Memphis legend,
For real.
Kenny Gainwell.
It's a toss-up.
Yeah. So I think Grayson's riding with Pittsburgh, and I think Jackson and I got the Houston D pulling it out
I'm riding high. I'm sipping the Houston Kool-Aid for sure.
for sure.
Sipping it heavily.
I'm with you.
I really liked watching their defense play. I'm not gonna lie.
It's insane. I mean, you got Stingley Jr., Will Anderson, you got your boy Daniil.
Yeah, which two possible. What is it? Daniil Hunter was definitely an ex-Viking, but Will Anderson Jr. was also supposed to be a Viking. Can we?
Yeah, until
We traded
didn't they
him.
trade up for him?
We traded up for him. Yeah.
Yeah,
I missed big arms, Daniil.
cannons
Mm-hmm.
and then biceps.
Oh yeah.
All right, boys, should we flip it to NFC
Thinking
round
so.
one? All right. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Bears Packers. Boys.
Mhm.
I talk to you guys a lot. I can't even conceptualize this game. I've been going down roads that I did not foresee myself going down. I have watched so much Blackhawks content. I just said, fuck football. I'm going to get really into hockey because I cannot mentally prepare enough for this game. I'm so fucking My timbers have been shivered.
Nobody in this call wants the Bears to win more than you, but I feel like everybody in this call is still taking the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
like, I can't say that you guys want the Bears to win. I get it's a whole
course.
divisional thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't understand you really want the Packers to lose.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
that I could be like, yeah, no, I'm behind that.
Fuck those snot-colored, just QB problem,
Yeah.
make the playoffs every year, bullshit-ass organization.
7-seed merchants is a lot of what I've been hearing.
With starting quarterback Malik Willis questionable, they're subjected to backup quarterback Jordan Love.
Yeah. I saw that take. That's hilarious.
It's like, I don't know, Malik Willis. Charpar would agree that Malik Willis is the best backup in the league.
See if he's got a take on this.
Yeah.
Char, we're buying the Bears, right?
Big Oklahoma fan. Let's just say that.
He is. Yeah, we decided that earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big John Mateer fan.
Yeah. Mateer. But, yeah.
If we would have got that, we would have got like one more win over Atlanta, it would be us. So I'm glad you're facing the Packers, not
Yeah.
playing the Vikings.
Literally.
Oh my God, I don't even think we could have talked civilly if it was somehow Bears Vikings first round. We
Oh,
would.
my God.
This would just be a shit talking contest.
Doesn't
But you
matter.
get-
9 wouldn't have gotten us there anyway.
Yeah, no.
Do you guys want to do a quick Vikings moment?
We would have got first round Brosmerd.
First round pros murd.
I wish that he would have had, like, I get Darnold has great offensive weapons. He had 2 great seasons consecutively in a row. I just wish that McCarthy had that last year of just a buffer, of just to know what it's like to not be playing like I play in Madden and just be whipping rockets at whoever's there, and hoping that it's frustrating. That's all I'll say. But,
Yeah.
I still remain optimistic.
For sure.
Convincing as that sounds.
Are you guys in the camp where just stick it out one more year with McCarthy, see what you got, or are you in the we need someone new?
Well, I'm thinking. I mean, you can ride the McCarthy train a little bit till next year, but I don't think it's a bad idea to also bring in a free agent quarterback. Just secure some backup, just in the scenario that, hey, actually, the first 2 games of next year, McCarthy plays like dog water.
Right.
Have someone come in who can actually play.
Or don't put the 2 backup quarterbacks that go on to start for 2 very good offensive teams for the previous part of the season for the Colts, and obviously the Seahawks are where they're at with a certain redhead.
He who shall
Yeah.
not be named.
You know what's crazy is I did see this. I don't mean to throw salt in the wound, but
Go
the
ahead.
stat where it's QBs with back-to-back 14-win seasons. It's Tom Brady and Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
That's it. That's nuts.
Goat
Tom
status.
Brady gave the MVP to his fellow old head instead of his New England replacement there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Your guys'
that
Super
kind
Bowl
of seems self-explanatory.
Yeah.
We'll get that. We'll get into that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still
But
in the camp
Chicago's
of Jameis
beating
to
the
the
Packers,
Vikings.
Yeah.
I hope so.
We're
I
taking
hope so.
green. We're taking Chicago all day.
I'm taking Chicago.
It's Chicago.
The Bears.
Yeah. Go Bears. Eagles Niners. How are you feeling about that?
I'm thinking Philly gets a first round exit. If we're being real,
I'm in the same camp. I think the Niners got it.
yeah. I think the Niners got the weapons. The Phillies' offense is, if they're gonna pop off, they're gonna pop off. But if anything, they're the biggest question mark in this playoff bracket right now.
The Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not ridiculous to say that. You don't know what team's going to go and hit that field because, I mean, their defense, solid. I know they got Lane Johnson coming back, which is huge.
Yep.
I mean, they could very well get Saquon Barkley. I don't know. I mean, if they get Trent Williams back, though, that's huge.
I feel like Jalen Hurts is going to drop some like Master Uruguay quote the day prior, and then AJ Brown will post some cryptic ass message on Instagram about, not the battle but the journey, and like just
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, they're a big question mark. I think that the Niners have too much on paper that just makes sense, and if Brock Purdy locks in, I feel like. That's why he's making the money he is. Like, you watch the Niners play, and you're like, oh, it doesn't work with Mac Jones or any of the quarterback. Like, they built it all around mystery relevance play style. I feel like whether that's giving the ball to dumping it to McCaffrey or saucing it to George Kittle, or it's like the Niners, when they're in flow, I feel like they're one of the best, like, flow state teams that, at least this year, what I've seen and how they've offensively, I know I'm an offensive guy and all that, but I see them scoring more points.
He's not offensive. He's offensive. No, yeah. I mean, Eagles D is really good. I could see this being a sneaky shootout.
I could too. I do think McCaffrey's just in another form when it comes to running back right now.
Right.
Like, he's just evolving the game when it comes to the receiving aspect, especially on top of the rushing aspect. Like, it's insane.
So tough.
I don't know if he did it, but he was very close, if he didn't accomplish it, to being a 1,000-yard receiver and a 1,000-yard rusher, which is fucking absurd.
That is a fantasy player's wet dream.
Oh my god, yeah. In a PPR league, you just...
Yeah.
Was Gibbs even touching that, or was he not even close?
No.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Like-
He receiving balls. Pause.
As good as Gibbs is, he might be the great value version of McCaffrey. McCaffrey's on that level of just built different.
If he's
And I'm
like,
probably giving him experience on that level, but
if he can stay healthy like this, bro, he might go on a generational run.
have you seen the memes where it's like Christian McCaffrey sacrificing every other player just so he can stay healthy?
Yeah.
I'll ask you guys as fellow fantasy league members. Are you taking, like, from a football and fantasy aspect? I mean, we talked about these two running backs, but you're still going to take Gibbs first, right? Over McCaffrey.
No.
Dude. I don't know. It's hard for me because, my Bama bias is coming out. I hear Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm like, But then, dude, McCaffrey just puts on... He's an automatic 20 points in fantasy.
Yeah. I mean, if history serves us right, I might flip my answer because that means next year he might get hurt. Because it's like 1 year he just goes out and does unspeakable acts against your favorite team, and then the next year he just gets hurt.
For sure.
Tom, you're with me?
Yeah. Taking the Niners.
Gray?
McCaffrey has a lot of take his team before I do it. So I'm gonna give that.
All right, so we're all taking Niners.
Yeah.
That's the Super Bowl. Sorry, that's not. Not the Super Bowl.
This round.
Yes, getting ahead of me. I'm not expert.
No one here is an expert. We just like talking ball. Even though you're dressed the part for the expert.
Yeah.
Like 2 years, like I'm really an extra from Reservoir Dogs. Point. But what we got next?
We got Panthers Rams. I don't think we need to spend a whole lot of time here. Actually, we might.
Wouldn't it be cool? Bryce Young, just beat him.
If you've been tuning in, you know for a fact I am one of the biggest Bryce Young truthers. I would love to see it.
Yeah. Very true. I do have the Rams in this game because I just think I do feel like the Panthers are a little too young on their offense. The Rams might have a little more experience. Plus, I feel like the Rams are playing with a little chip on their shoulder. You know, everyone's taking
Yeah,
Matthew Stafford down a peg in the MVP race, where he may have played himself back into the MVP talk this last week.
I mean, it's also like, yes, the Panthers beat the Rams, like week 13, 14, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what this matchup now boils down to is the Rams have that playoff experience.
Yeah.
Panthers new. They got nothing in that realm, and I think the Rams are just like they know what it takes to win, and I think they're just gonna go and do it. I think they're gonna flip a switch, and it's Rams to the moon.
I like to think of Stafford as like a 2006 like Corolla, you know, that just stands the test of time and just like is reliable every and then knows the back streets, knows
Right.
exactly where to go, you know, when there's traffic jams. And then you got Bryce Young is like this 2023 hybrid car, you know, that's been put in just the worst possible environment. And they're like drive. But Matt Stafford's been driving these roads in even worse conditions in the
It's a
NFL.
great analogy.
But I just feel like you got to give it to the Corolla in that sense. It's been there before. Reliable. You know, it won't break down on you. Even with a broken, what did he break his hand or whatever? He's like, let me go, man. Like the shoulder.
Oh
Or
yeah.
that clip
Oh
of-
yeah, I think he separated his
back in,
shoulder.
go back in and throws the touchdown.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe that makes
I'm
sense.
with you. That made complete sense.
I'm with you too, man. Hey,
Yeah, are you
for
gonna
it.
take the old head that knows what's good, or are you gonna take the young buck who's inexperienced?
As much
I'm
as
taking the old head who knows what's good.
Yeah, exactly. I like Bryce Young, but Matt Stafford's just, ball.
Like I said, even like going into this, yes, the Panthers beat the Rams this season. However, it's just a different circumstance. You know,
And the
Matchup.
Bucks beat the Rams. It's like, I actually probably. But, does that take us into?
that's round one. So from here on out, it's all hypothetical.
For sure.
So I don't know. Do we want to?
This is where the fun begins.
This is yes. Let's flash it back to the AFC. So now, in this hypothetical, the Seahawks and the Broncos have entered the chat. If I'm remembering it correctly, let's flash it to the AFC. So we got the Broncos versus Tommy for us. It's the Texans. For Gray, it's the Steelers. Gray, give us how you think the Steelers would match up against the Broncos, and then Tommy and I will do Texans.
They've been calling the Broncos like the least dominant one seed, like in the last 5 years, just based on this season. I don't think Bo Nix is as elite as the Broncos organization thinks he is. I think they have a great receiving core to complement their defense well. However, I feel like it's a very inconsistent offense, and it would be an instance where they would have to rely on their defense more. And I'm not saying that the Broncos don't have that on deck. However, like it makes sense to say Denver's winning this game, especially against my pick, the Steelers. But that, like you guys said prior, it depends on which defense the Steelers are implementing, and it's all hypothetical based on if they
Right.
that far, who got hurt, who didn't. So I'm assuming maybe the Broncos, just based off of they've had that first round bye, more time to rest and recover.
Yeah.
This is old, I'm pretty sure he can get one playoff win, but maybe not two at this point.
So you think, yeah, Rodgers got enough in the tank to beat the Texans, but Broncos, again, both teams with insane defenses. He's got enough to beat one, and then the other, he just. Yeah. So you got the Broncos going to the AFC chip.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I'm the last person that would want the Denver Broncos to succeed. And I hope anybody who's watching who's a Denver Broncos fan knows that I feel that way. And they're right there with Green Bay. You guys can all
Yeah.
just go on and walk. Okay.
Mhm.
But they're probably going to.
I mean, I don't know. And Tom, I think we'll lead this into our pick. I think the Broncos, the way that they play to their competition, it's going to end up biting them in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
And we picked the Texans, and I think the Texans defense are a team where it's like, no, you don't get to play down. We're just going to fucking skull fuck you,
Yeah.
and you're not going to do shit.
Mm-hmm. The Texans is one of those teams. They got some ball hawks on the other side, so
Yeah.
you can trust them to cover the receivers like drapes.
Yeah, Cortland Sutton against Stingley. And you know what? People are gonna say the opposite in this game too. Like if it's Houston, like what's Pat Surtain gonna do against Collins?
Mm-hmm.
But this might be the least offensive matchup ever. Like this game might be 9-6.
Yeah.
You know,
If my pick didn't work, for the Steelers and the Texans made it that far, I'd want them to mollywop the Broncos out defensing,
yeah. I mean, I don't know, Tom. I have the Texans moving on. I think that they're just going to stifle the playing to the competition level.
Mm-hmm. I do like the Denver defense. Pat Surtain is probably one of the best corners in the league, but I think the Houston defense as a whole unit is all around better than the Denver.
I mean, Denver, like, they had that argument kind of mid-season of who's the better defense, and then the Texans just showed the fuck up. So,
Yeah. Plus, if I'm trusting anyone to kick a 50-plus yarder game-winning field goal, it's Fairbairn.
I don't even know who Denver's kicker is. So they
Will.
got an old head.
and Will Lutz.
I think it is Will Lutz.
Okay. Yeah. I'll trust Fairbairn.
It's probably not Will Lutz. But
Yeah, who knows? I have no fucking clue.
Jake Moody.
I don't know why I want to say Matt Prater, but
That's
he's on the
not-
Bills.
Yeah, he's Bills. Yep.
You could have probably said it.
But-
I'd be like, yes, Broncos kicker.
Yeah, just the Broncos kicker,
Mm-hmm.
whoever it
We
might
can all
be.
agree that maybe the Broncos aren't going to the Super Bowl.
I think maybe in the future they can make a deep run. I just think this year it's different. And I know I shouldn't like the Bears like kind of the same thing where I don't expect them to do it, and we'll touch on that, but I just don't think it's Denver's year.
Yeah.
Great offense. Great offense. Great receiver.
Troy yeah. Troy Franklin and Cortland
Marvin Mims.
and Mims.
They are
Who's
all
their tight end?
Evan Ingram
Ingram, yeah.
and Noah Fant.
J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, I was gonna say if their running back room
Oh,
was
wait.
healthy, I might think about this a little differently.
My apologies, Noah Fant. I'm pretty sure is a Bengal.
Yes.
I think he did. Yeah, he is a Bengal now.
Who's their backup running back?
They
RJ
got-
Harvey.
Yeah, R.J. Harvey, who's very good at receiving. He's catching a lot of passes.
RJ Harvey's pretty nice.
Mhm.
And Pat Bryant.
Yeah.
They got a nice team. I just don't think it's their year.
Yeah.
They're meeting like New England.
Gray, you were right, by the way. I was looking it up. It is Will Lutz.
Aha.
You guys were right.
Hey,
I know those kickers.
shout out to you, ball knower.
Ball guy.
Yeah, big ball guy.
To the Amador.
Big ball. Yeah, how does this affect Diamador Lenore's legacy? Will Lutz in the AFC. Okay. So after all that Broncos Texans talk. With Gray and I, we all had different matchups. The AFC got shaky.
Yeah.
So Tom, your hypothetical would be the Broncos versus the Bills. How are we feeling about that?
I feel like it. Obviously, the Broncos defense is very solid compared to the Bills defense. I just think with Josh Allen at quarterback, if he's gonna truly make a run at a Super Bowl, which is, I said before, this might be his only shot too, or his best shot at, he's gonna have to play out of his mind, And I feel like
Right.
I trust him to play out of his mind and play up to par in the playoffs a little more than I trust the Broncos to stand on business.
So you're taking the experience beats
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
Pause.
Especially with Josh Allen's doing with the crew around him.
Okay. So God, I'm trying to track this. So you'd have the Bronco. Tommy and Gray, would you guys both have the Broncos in the chip? AFC chip?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have them losing. All right, we'll kind of go to the other divisional matchup in the AFC. So I know I have Pats Jags. Tommy, I think you'd have Pats Texans.
Yep.
Yeah, this is all jumbled up because I think then Gray. No, you were right. I think you'd have Pats Jags too. So Gray and I are in the same boat.
For sure. So I'm the odd man out. Got Texans.
Yeah, go ahead. Do the Patriots Texans preview.
Yeah, I have. I got Houston. In this one. I'm not gonna lie. I know Drake May's playing at an MVP caliber. He's got Stephon Diggs. He's playing really well. Hit 1,000 yards this season. Big milestone. He's got Hunter Henry. He's got Travion Henderson, who can hopefully stay healthy. He's got Ramondre Stevenson, who can hopefully stay healthy. But that Texans defense, man, you can call it glazing, but they are.
We're all about it.
They're on a different level this season, bro. I just feel like
literally carrying
any offense they're coming up against. They're swarming.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, to that as well. Like I'm not a big the Drake May haters are yeah, but look at who he played. I'm not in that camp because you play who's on your schedule and whatever happens, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, but to that, what's that level of defense that he's played? Has he played that level of defense? I think not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can carve up all these 3-4 win teams and have goated completion percentage, but what happens when you face a defense that's insane? So.
Which also, I shout out to the Patriots defense. They're nothing to be reckoned with either. They have a very good defense. They were
solid defense,
very viable in fantasy for a lot of people, and they were just good, solid all around. I just think that Texans defense is otherworldly.
I think to summarize the Patriots defense, it'd be they aight. All right.
Let's get to the other side of the ball. What do you guys
thinking? Gray, Pats, Jags for us.
We discuss ball on this podcast a lot, and I feel like I've thrown Trevor Lawrence's name a lot. I like how he utilizes each and every one of his weapons. Like their defense aside, I honestly think that it's so hard to like the AI defense and the Jags defense is. I feel like one could outplay the other. Jags aren't where the Texans are, but they could still hold them. I feel like, but Lawrence just. I mentioned before a hot take is I think he'd be really good with the Vikings because of how much he spreads the ball around, not just with Etienne, but with making Jacoby Myers look like he deserves the money he's getting paid right now from the Jags. Brian Thomas Jr. is like in his form. I feel like with getting into it with Trevor Lawrence because Etienne takes a huge chunk of the snaps and leads that receiving core a bit. So I really, it really just depends on Trevor Lawrence because Drake May, I feel like, is going to play well regardless.
Yeah.
And it just kind of depends on where or how the Jaguars spread around the ball. And then in turn, as Jackson mentioned prior, got to keep in mind the defenses and who wants to keep the ball more. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think either way, you're going to have long, methodical drives by both teams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have the Jags winning this one.
I've seen bigger plays from them, like the Jaguars this year. Just like whether that's Etienne busting out for like a 55-yard run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Jr. Trevor Lawrence running it in himself. You really don't see Drake May doing that.
No, yeah. And Trevor Lawrence has really displayed his rushing ability this season.
I mean, yeah, I think Jacksonville, relative in this talk, has a little bit better of a defense than New England.
Mm-hmm.
I also think, Tom, you would know this because we love college. This is the most Clemson-looking Trevor Lawrence we've seen.
Yeah, 100%.
And if he's feeling that groove, he's almost feels like unbeatable.
Yeah, which maybe he just needed his connection with ETN again. Maybe that's
right.
What he needed.
And, you know, even thinking about this is like the Jags are going to be good for a while. They're doing all this without Travis Hunter and Brian Thomas Jr. on minimal. Like, for what he was last year, he's doing minimal this year. And that's why I'm just like, they can just beat you again in all three phases. I got the Jags going to the AFC.
Despite how much I just glazed the Jags and Trevor Lawrence, I'm still going to bet.
You're taking New England?
This year, I don't know. I feel like it wasn't ever like except for a few instances, like the games were never close. You know, I know that's contrary to the Jags just blowing out the Titans 41-7 this last matchup, but like,
I mean, you play who you play.
New England's more
Can't
fundamental.
change it.
Like,
that's fair.
I feel like big plays, explosiveness, but like I feel like New England's just analytical, methodical with it, and more doing that. So it's more often than not, I feel like.
Yeah. Okay. I think this might be the easiest way to do this. Let's stay with the AFC. So, Tommy, who do you have in your AFC championship?
It's looking like a Buffalo-Houston matchup.
Buffalo-Houston. Gray, who do you have?
Unfortunately, have Broncos.
Okay. So we each share one team.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have Texans, Jags. Tom, why don't you go lead off with what you think your matchup's going to play out as?
I'm just gonna keep backing towards the Buffalo side. I mean, I'm just gonna keep backing. Josh Allen's gonna have to play out of his mind. He's gonna make a run at a Super Bowl and solidify maybe a possible spike in the MVP contention this postseason. You know?
Oh, man. You have a kid and you just like lose your edge. Minus Phillip Rivers, but like,
yeah.
I feel like your first baby. Just I wonder how Brady played his first year. He had a kid. But,
that would be numbers.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, I've
always heard there's baby bump.
I do think if Josh Allen's gonna make a run at a Super Bowl, it's now. But he's gonna have a tough opponent to get there. He's got a lot of good defenses he's got to get through. So that's why I just keep saying he's gonna have to play out of his mind because truly he's gonna have to rush for 100 and throw for 250.
300.
Right, because you have him against the Texans, right?
Yes, sir. It's a Buffalo-Houston matchup.
Rematch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And
And
we
he
all
got
know how
smothered the first
one
time.
went.
Yeah, he
Yep.
got smothered. So he's gonna have to come with a vengeance and a fire if he makes it to this stage.
I feel like he knows exactly what you're saying, though. Like, this is his year to try his absolute best without extenuating factors.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've said it here. Get Josh Allen a receiver stat.
Yeah.
Even
Yep.
though he's got Kincaid and Knox, get him a receiver.
Yeah.
Who do you have winning that between the Texans, Bills, and then?
I got Houston pulling that one out. Unfortunately, I think Josh Allen gets smothered again.
Repeat.
Yep. I think the Texans offense can play just well enough that their defense can ride that high, play off the momentum. Because truly, if you figure out Josh Allen, you're stopping the Bills. I mean, you got James Cook to worry about. I haven't been mentioning him. He's having an incredible year, but
Let
he
James
relies
Cook.
a lot on Mr. Josh Allen.
Which is crazy that they have that relationship because if they're both cooking, it's like they're unbeatable.
Mm-hmm. For
But,
sure. Yes, but I
again,
got
just
the Buffaloes
Texans
getting
defense,
smothered.
man.
Yep.
The Texans defense, man.
I love playoff Josh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know he's gonna
Playoff Josh.
put on a show.
Okay. Gray, who is your matchup?
AFC,
Yeah, AFC Championship game.
New England, and unfortunately Denver.
New England, Denver.
New England, Scotland. Like, I just think Denver is good. It's just the rest period that they have. You know, like the only instance where I don't see that is when we get over to the NFC, like Seattle. They have that rest period, but it's not going to matter. Like there's a better team that's going to get there. But I think the Broncos don't have what it takes to fundamental team. But that's just a limited thing.
You got a great coaching matchup. Sean Payton versus Vrabes.
Yeah.
It's a great coaching
One for the
matchup.
ages.
Yeah. I mean, defensive head coach versus offensive head coach.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a battle
Oh yeah.
for the ages.
Times like these, we wish Russ was still leading.
Well, if Russ was still in Denver, they would not have the 1 seed. That's a fact.
Depends. It really depends on the. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, the NFL's been unpredictable enough this year.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is insane. Which, speaking about insane, I think I need to check myself into a mental institution because I have Texans versus Jaguars in my AFC chip.
Like when you say that out loud, it doesn't sound unrealistic. Like honestly.
Doesn't.
It-
Like, if you take the approach of this season makes zero sense, the AFC Championship being Texans versus Jaguars makes total sense.
Oh, for sure.
And as you guys have stated, you know, the Jags have a great offense. They can go anywhere with the football and succeed. But can they do it against Houston?
You guys are glazing this Texans offense. I'd love to see them produce for these picks, you know. I get they've been playing well this year, but these are the playoffs, you know.
The playoffs.
You guys
Yeah,
are you
I
forget
just think they can get it done.
you really are forgetting about CJ Stroud. It's not like a reliable quarterback, you know. Like the defense wins games, but you know you got to think of who's throwing the ball. The guy who just
CJ Stroud's not bad.
Even if
He's
he gets
solid.
hurt, they had Davis Mills and he was winning games with the Texans.
Right.
exactly like didn't he win more games than CJ Stroud did?
Davis Mills this season is an undefeated starting quarterback.
He might be 3-0, 4-0.
Yeah, one of the two. I forget how long Stroud was out. But still, I mean, like you have look at their running back room.
Yeah, Nick
Woody
Chubb and Woody
Marks,
Marks.
Nick Chubb. You got Dalton Schultz. You got Nico Collins. Like, they're a good offense on paper, too. And their defense is going to keep you in a game for 60 minutes. It's not ridiculous to see the Texans go crazy.
Yeah, but not against the Jaguars. Or if you put like 50 on them. No, I take that back.
No.
No, I take that back. I'm just saying, probably 50 points scored between the two of them.
Yes. I would put a nuclear bomb on the under if it's Jags Texans. Hypothetically. And the Texans are going to win.
All the hot ones.
No, we're good. We're done with that. But we don't need to call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Get the
We're done with
hotline
that.
on here.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's always a 1-800 number that you can call.
Mhm.
I'll probably call it Saturday night regardless. But no, I have the Texans being the AFC representative
Mm-hmm.
in the Super Bowl
Yes.
because their offense is competent. They have probably the best defense in the league. They're my representative. Tom, you're with me?
I'm right there with you.
I would love to see
Gray?
the Texans beat it, realistically, but I'm thinking in terms of NFL fans and rules. You know, like the Aaron Rodgers is going to have enough in him this year to get past that first round, take out the Texans, and then the Broncos
Not
are
crazy.
really going to feed on a tired, not necessarily weaker team, but they're not going to be as ready as the Broncos. But I'd love to see the Texans.
Well rested. Because your AFC representative is the Patriots, right?
Correct.
Mm.
He's gonna take it all.
Take it all.
I'm Drake
All
May.
right.
That's me. That's my
Drake May.
Yeah. The Drake May fan.
I don't know. And
And
so
then you got
Patriots. Tom is the Texans.
Yep.
And you are all Texans.
Tom and I are both Texans stands.
That's the biggest CJ Stroud fans.
No, we're the biggest Derek Stingley fans.
Yeah. Defense wins championships.
No, we're not. I mean, like, I fuck with CJ Stroud, obviously, from Ohio State, but it's not like we're glazing that offense, which we can glaze.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, what the fuck is... Where's Joe Mixon? Do we need to send a wellness check on Joe Mixon?
That dude's getting a bag sitting at home.
Yeah, I don't know what he's up to.
He was one of these burners on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just on a yacht in Miami with some models or something.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a page out of Stephon Diggs's book.
No, he won't be in the Super Bowl.
He'll suit up just for one game.
Yeah.
Just be like, give me the ball.
Took away his opportunity.
Mm.
Just enough to say.
All right. Flash it back to the NFC time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. I completely lost. I think we all had the same picks for the NFC. Did anyone take Eagles over Niners?
Hell no.
Gray? We're all Niners. Okay. That makes this very pain-free. All right, let's start with Seahawks-Niners then.
I don't know. I want to say Seattle, but the Niners are looking juicy.
They're looking so juicy. I will give you that.
Ooh. I think I might have to rock out with Seattle.
I rocked out with Seattle myself. Gray, what do you got?
don't know. My argument in this situation, based off of last year's experience, would be that playoff Sammy B is the thing, but
Mm-hmm.
secured that he didn't get the 1 seed last year. That's for sure. But
We don't have to talk about it.
he's there now, and could you argue that he had better tools offensively and defensively this year?
Last year, offensively, I would say yes. He had better weapons. Defensively, I would say no.
Well, JSN's become way better this year than Bettis was last year.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but who's the number 2 receiver in Seattle right now? Say his name. Is it fucking AJ Barner?
Yeah, it has to be him. AJ Barner or Raheed Shaheed, and he got traded halfway through the season.
Right. I think that the Minnesota skill groups outside of quarterback, they have a better team because you still had Jefferson and Addison.
Mm-hmm.
You had Hawkinson. You had all the sons.
Yep.
So, I don't know. This year, I think he doesn't have a better offense. He's got JSN,
Mm-hmm.
who has been this year the best receiver
Yeah.
outside of Uka getting hurt a little bit.
Yep.
But the defense is just way better. And they showed that. Like, going back like 2 weeks, the Niners scored, 42 points on the Bears?
I think so.
And I'm not taking that game personally. And then they went against the Seahawks and scored 3.
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
Yeah, that's why I'm not too confident. But it's really just depends on how much McDonald plays. And I think JSN is like, what would you say? Maybe between a running back and wide receiver, who's going to score more? That's like crazy to think about, like with McCaffrey and JSN. Just if you think who's going to outplay each other, and normally wouldn't.
Trading blows.
It's two against two different positions, but when it's like the clear cut option on each team, it's like it really depends on who utilizes offensive. It's a pretty layman way to do it, but then I wouldn't count the Niners out personally.
You can't.
Yeah, no.
I mean, McCaffrey can do it both. JSN can really only do it one way.
Mm-hmm.
But I still, like, in my mind, I think of that Week 18 game.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I guess, last week's game. But, like, they were converting third downs that they had no business converting.
Yeah.
Like, they just were like, here, Kenneth Walker, it's 3rd and 17. Give it a rip. And he just got it.
Mm-hmm.
The running back core has been like lean so much this year, but it's so effective. It's like
Right.
You can make fun of the fact that Kenneth Walker runs it like 80 yards and then Charbonnet pushes it in along from the 5-yard line. It's like if it works, you can't.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's JSN catching it and putting them all the way down there, and then
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just punch it.
They also have
Only a team.
They also have debatably the best kicker in the league, Jason Myers.
Oh, yeah.
That dude is
You get it
on
within
God.
the 40.
Yeah, he's a god.
It should be automatic. I mean, you
Mhm.
showed a little iffiness last week, but
Yeah,
I still think he can put it through the uprights.
for sure.
So, do we all have the Seahawks squeaking it out,
I think so, yeah.
Gray?
you got the rest.
Yep.
Same reason.
Yeah. All right, so Seahawks in the NFC chip. Then we got, I think we are all also Bears-Rams
Mm-hmm.
in the divisional.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, I'll be the first to say the Rams probably smoke them.
I could see the Bears winning that though. Like weirdly enough, like
I
there's
c-
no not guaranteed.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I mean, there's no guarantee in any of these games,
If there
but
if there was gonna be any divisional game that's a shootout, it's gonna be this one.
yeah. I mean, the Rams just don't. It's gonna be like the Niners Bears game. Like it's just gonna be like let's just go gut punch for gut punch, and whoever outlasts it. And I just think it's the Rams. Like I said, they have that experience. Like Matt Stafford's played a lot of football, and against a really hurt defense who has not a lot to show. I mean, at that point, they probably could get Kyler Gordon back, but
I know he's in the
it's
21-day
Matt Stafford.
practice window.
Yeah, like I'd almost rather like you've beat the Packers without him, just rest them. I don't know. Like this game could be 45-42
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
hypothetically.
Jackson, I feel like if any of these teams would be the Bears, it'll be like chugging right there with them, like to the wire, and then the Corolla, unfortunately, is going to be in the final stretch and know how to take that last turn around. And
Yeah.
hybrid works great. It works great. It just hasn't been there before. That's all.
No, and like I've made my happiness with the Bears. If as long as you beat the Packers, I've made my happiness. Like I'm content with it. If you lose to the Rams, you lose to the Rams. You lose to an MVP candidate, even though, by the way, if you look it up, Caleb's top 5 in MVP voting, but we don't have to talk about it. I don't know. If you lose to the Rams, you lose to the Rams.
I mean, it's not Jackson. It's not the worst team to lose to. Like,
No.
got maybe the MVP front runner and like a stellar offense.
I went into this year thinking that the Bears were going to be like 7-10. The fact that we're the 2 seed in this NFC is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And by the way, the one thing I will say, I might actually start flipping myself to being I might flip my pick. The Rams would have to go into Chicago. Bear weather. Can they travel? You see what happened against the Panthers.
Yeah, true.
Bear weather, baby.
Never seen the glass get so half full.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what fraction. It's like 5/8 now. Because if they have to go into Chicago,
Count 'em out.
hypothetically, if you guys are Rams fans, which actually, never mind. I can't say you guys have to put on the Rams helmet because whatever. But I don't know. I still pick the Rams.
Yeah.
This is a safe space.
Safe space. I still pick the Rams. We're a year ahead of schedule. We're just only going to get better.
For sure.
Only going to get more healthy.
It's so annoying.
That's the thing you have on the Rams that the Rams don't is age.
The Rams, they're at the end of their window.
Yeah.
It almost feels like.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears are just starting theirs. So it's like, okay, if you get bounced in the divisional, the year is still a success.
Yep.
If you think about it. Because, yeah.
Oh, Michael Jordan, the ceiling is the roof.
The ceiling is the roof, yeah.
Ceiling is the roof.
And then, yeah. You never know. Can't count them out.
No.
Yeah.
I think we might have the same, all of us have the same NFC kind of picture.
Yeah.
So it'd be Seahawks Rams in the
Oh,
chip.
what a game.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards this is where Mr. Darnold starts to show his true colors.
Really? Yeah.
I'm thinking the Rams, like you said, have the experience. It's been a while since the Seahawks have been in this position.
Been like 10 years
Yeah,
plus.
yeah. Rams were just here a couple of years ago. They're
Hmm.
it might be recency biased and might be Matt Stafford biased for sure. But I feel like if the two defenses are duking it out, the Rams just have more weapons on their offense.
Same coach, same QB.
Hmm.
I'm gonna. All right, let me ask a question for the both of you guys. In this sense,
Hmm.
and it makes perfect sense if it's Rams Seahawks. If you're starting a franchise and you have to pick a receiver, say in their prime, are you picking Cooper Kupp or Puka Nakua?
People really think Cooper Cup was, starting out
Triple Crown.
Hmm.
22, all that. Or was it 2022?
I think it was. It might have been when they were the year after the Super Bowl, maybe.
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to think.
I had him in fantasy the year he was breaking all the records and just
Mm-hmm.
falling back. With Cooper Cup, like being that reception, but just over and over again.
Hmm.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Puka ruins fantasy hopes and dreams. But holy crap, that dude is a dominant force on an already very dominant offense. I couldn't
Yeah.
name a piece of the Seahawks puzzle when oh no, when he was on the
Rams.
at the time, other than
Yeah.
the running back.
Hmm.
So, uh,
If there's any time for Cooper Cup to come in and have a revenge game, it'd be this time.
It'd be this. It'd be the NFC chip.
Yep.
I don't know. Like I'm in the same thing. Like the defenses are so insane,
Hmm.
and it's like in an offensive period of football. I think the defense that's just insane is gonna beat it out.
Hmm.
Pause. But I don't think this is the time for that. I think the Rams.
Oh. Oh.
I think they win.
Hmm.
but I got to give it to the
There you
Corolla. I think
Yeah.
that, but however, when he gets to the Super Bowl, it's going to be
For sure.
a old machine. You can't really.
It'd be an electric one.
For sure.
That's my pick. I know you guys don't have many Super Bowls. So, but
So are you going Seahawks or Rams?
Rams.
Rams. Okay. So we all have the same NFC bracket.
I think so, yeah.
We have our Super Bowl hypotheticals.
Hmm.
So Tom and I, we both got Rams Texans.
Hmm.
Gray, you have Patriots Rams. Tell me about it.
These guys aren't on the Drake May lover train, much as me. But I think that the Patriots have just blatantly outplayed a lot of their opponents this year. And not to get too analytical, as Jackson said prior, but spiciness aside, I genuinely think that they're going to fundamentally football their way into the Super Bowl. And when it comes to the Rams and I know I've been saying like the Corolla argument, but I think that the Rams have played a lot of teams that aren't the Patriots. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Matchups, and I think that despite experience, which the Rams have in their tenure and age, I got to give this to the hot team this year. That's been the Patriots, and their defense is it's as said prior, but better than the Rams. I feel like.
I mean, it'd be a good Super Bowl, I think.
Hmm.
Um, Gray, would you say the Patriots are just hungrier?
I feel like if you're both at that point, if you're both those two teams in the Super Bowl, then I feel like you're both equally as hungry because you've got there.
Sure.
But I think that the Patriots aren't hungry. They just have the edge,
Mm.
like competitively at least. Because I don't know, I just feel like they've dog walked a lot of good AFC teams this year easily, and some of them were really close. I'll give it to them, but the Rams have been beat by like I feel like you couldn't. There's not a world where you see the Panthers beating the Patriots this year. You know, I know it's different divisions and stuff, but Rams still lost like pretty crucial games. Like they could have easily been the 1 seed this year. I feel like if they were hungry enough. So I got to give it to
That's fair.
the Patriots, who've just been like offensively and defensively. Like I hear Tommy like we'll be on in Fortnite or something, and he'll be like, "Oh, Drake May with his quiet like 17 for 18 completions with like 350 passing yards," and it's like no one talks
Yeah.
about it.
And just dotting people up,
It's what it
finding
is,
the open guy in space.
you know. And Matt Stafford's already had the expectations, and like he's exceeded them. But you know, if the Rams were at the point of where the Seahawks are, like with the bit like first round and all that, and the 1 seed, and I'm confident even in that edge. But I understand I think the Patriots are just a bit more like in tune. Like I just see Matt Stafford as even with his MVP caliber season that he's having, you know, he makes mistakes that Drake May just isn't making. If that makes sense.
No, I'm following.
Yeah.
I just, in my heart of hearts, they didn't wait long enough. I can't back the Patriots just because, like, I mean, yeah, I trust them to go in and win a Super Bowl, but at the same time, it's like, fuck you guys. You can't have it this easy.
Do they deserve it?
Yeah,
Like-
I'm with you there. I've told you guys multiple times that they didn't suffer at all. They just suffered like a max,
No.
like 4 or 5 year, 10 year, whatever it was, and then right back to it. I'm with
Yeah.
you. You don't deserve this.
Yeah.
They could
And, I mean,
get nulled by getting bounced by the Chargers the first week, you know?
yeah, fuck that.
And we can even debunk
Perverted.
it. It wasn't even like Mac Jones's fault. Like, because now he's
No,
on
it
the
wasn't.
49ers, and now he's balling.
He balled. It was whatever coach they hired right after Belichick just decided he was going to fuck it up.
I don't even know.
I know.
I forgot. I know he was a defensive guy, but
Yeah.
You know, they had to draft a lot of weapons. Like BT, Sean. And,
well, they spent a bag in free agency too. Like
Yeah.
they brought in Diggs and they brought in like a bunch of motherfuckers,
Yep.
yeah, Henderson.
like defensive guys too. And yeah, you drafted Travion.
Yep.
No, it's like,
Can't count out Ramondre.
yeah, no, legitimate like good running back room. Like, yeah, I could see it. There's a world where it happens. I just hope it's not this one.
Yeah. Maybe a couple more years.
Just suffer a playoff loss.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Just, yeah, you can't have it this easy. Your rebuild was over COVID. Everyone forgot. And
Yeah.
You guys even sucked. And even when they did suck, they had the Celtics
Yeah. Very true.
and yeah. Just get the fuck out of here. Make Boston have a down year in sports. It's impossible.
Red Sox need a downgrade.
They haven't been too hot, but yeah. The Bruins actually suck right now, which is kind of funny. But yeah. Tom, we both have Rams Texans.
One high caliber offense versus one high caliber defense.
Yeah. I now realize that this would be a very, for lack of better terms, it'd be pretty lame for a Super Bowl
Yeah.
because they just stifle each other, and it just ends up being C.J. Stroud against the Rams defense,
Yeah. Yep.
and I don't think he gets it done.
Yeah, I could see this being a very low scoring game, or this could be a very high scoring game with a lot of turnovers.
I would hope it's high scoring with a lot of turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Davis Mills' legacy.
Yeah.
I'd be on this Texans train. I don't know why I'm not sold on this Stroud. I'm not loud on Stroud. Okay?
Not loud on Stroud.
Hey.
Heard it here first.
Yeah.
You guys will see. I'm sorry, but you'll see. They're going to get bounced first round. And so will
To
my
the
pick.
Steelers?
So will my pick. So will my pick. New England's going to lose to Justin Herbert for no reason because Madison Beer will be there. And
You're forgetting about Ann May.
it's going to really suck for you
Yeah.
guys. Aaron Rodgers beats the Texans. You're like, damn.
And never forget Bakemas of 25.
Yeah.
I love it. Just the whole social media behind that. But yeah, no, like there is a world where this is entirely like the inverse just happens.
Mm-hmm.
Has that not been this year already?
Yeah. Like watch I might puke after saying this, but like watch the Packers fucking go to the Super Bowl for no fucking reason.
Ugh.
Ugly
Yeah.
sense, you just said. Yeah, but they're not making it past any second round, like against any of these.
No, they're too hurt.
Way too hurt.
It was not to beat the Vikings. Just watching them. I can't believe we even let them put 3 points on the board. Like we're like barely scoring on the third stringers, and it's just. It's depressing.
I'm
They
not
got
gonna lie.
Brosmer.
They got Browsmerd. The only reason the Packers scored is because Matt LaFleur is too prideful to take a shutout loss.
Pity field goal.
Yeah, it was a pity field
Tom,
goal.
we've talked about it plenty of times. The
It
pity
was a
field
fucking
goal.
pity field goal. He's too prideful to take a knee and just kneel the game or whatever. Just play the clock out. No, I don't.
Team gets shut out is like a different.
Mm-hmm.
Your fantasy team is getting the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of feel like a bitch.
It's just like inadequate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like my team
Yep.
that I believed in let me down. The team that I believed in to start on my own let me down.
Right. You're almost like, yo, let me throw the pads on. Let me get out there. I guarantee you don't get shut out.
Yeah.
Plays at least.
And then you got to go out there against like Pat Surtain, and you're like, oh, I didn't know a human can move like this.
Yeah, we in the league now.
Welcome to the league. Is you're like getting parted off into the 20. Rips
Yeah,
out
if you, yeah, put me in shoulder pads, and then a new disease will be created.
layoutitis.
I got diagnosed with Jackson Bowman.
Yeah. And I got the Jackson Bowman.
Diagnosed
It's
with
just curtains.
Mm-hmm.
With my luck, if I was ever given the opportunity to start for an NFL team, I'd try not to do football and run for.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to go out there and punt it or something.
Yeah.
Fake punt works.
Let me long snap.
What was your
Get
favorite?
overwhelmed.
You guys have a favorite trick play from this season? What happened?
Ooh.
I mean, I can just recently just think of the Colts fake punt.
Colts fake punt.
They threw it. They like faked a punt, and the punter threw it to Mo Alley Cox for a first down. And then the play after, again, they lined up in punt formation. I don't know why they lined up in double pump formation, even though they got the first down.
It's a bold take. Bold strategy.
Yeah.
You know, I just like it whenever people run a hook and ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so satisfactory when you can run that to perfection.
Mm-hmm. Just bust it off for a touchdown or something.
Or just even, like, more yards than you thought. You're like, oh, cool, another routine play. And then it's like, nope, let me just throw it to this other dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to run for 20 yards.
For sure. Love it. Love it.
Contrary to George Bush, fool me once, I'm okay with it. Like, I love the quick plays where the ball, even the cameras, like, the ball is going this way, and then the quarterback's just
Yeah,
Yep.
I love those.
like McCarthy just did.
Mm-hmm.
End up grittied into the end zone because you don't deserve that. But if I'm looking that way, and then the camera pans up to where the ball actually is, like, I'm with you there, operator.
Yep.
Successful make play.
Dude,
That is-
shout out JJ for getting 1,000 yards.
Yeah. That was the highlight of the
didn't feel like
Viking
that.
season.
I just want to do that. Shut him out.
Kevin, not giving him any flowers. This is not a safe space for JJ McCarthy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, not that JJ. The other, the actual good JJ.
Oh,
Pretty
Jetta.
good one.
Jettis is welcome here anytime. We can't say the same for 9.
9. He might have ruined his career for that.
He might have played himself out of a guest appearance. Yeah.
I warned you guys about this. But do you want a blind resume?
Yes, we'll
Just
take.
because I'm on Hate Watch.
This is close to like Tyler Warner again. Just,
No, I will say, just put some respect on Colston Loveland's name, and that was not the incorrect pick, which a lot of people are saying. But this is different. I said I'm gonna give you guys one. Well, we were chatting the other day.
For sure.
All right, wide receiver. Wide receiver 1, 29 receptions, 361 yards. 0 touchdowns. Wide receiver 2, 47 receptions, 652 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
First guy had how many yards?
For which one?
The first one, like 300 something.
361.
How many receptions?
29.
Can I guess who that is?
Yes.
Is it Garrett Wilson?
No.
Oh,
Zero touchdowns.
I was like 300 yards. It has to be someone who was out a majority of the season.
My mind went to immediately.
I'll give you this. Both rookies.
Is one? Does one reside in a certain city of Chicago?
One is
Mr.
in
Luther
Chicago,
Burden.
yes. Mr. Luther Burden
He's
is
That's player 2.
Yeah, he's the
yes,
second.
that's player 2.
Player 1 is
He's a rookie too.
a rookie.
Also a rookie. First round draft pick.
No touchdowns.
No touchdowns.
I think so.
Keep in mind it's hate week.
Oh, Matthew Golden.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was like,
Dude, yeah. He is. I see his name listed in a long line of busts right now. Let's just say that.
Yeah. And I just keep seeing clips on like social media of Packers fans being like, "Yeah, Luther Burns ain't shit. No, he's that guy." He's that guy.
He's that guy.
That's system WRs.
System WRs. Is that what you're saying?
They all play the exact same.
Okay, genuinely curious. Right now, everything record aside, blah blah blah. Are you taking the Bears offense? Actually, no. Fuck QBs in this hypothetical. Skill positions, tight ends, receivers, running backs. Are you taking the Bears offense or the Vikings offense? QB aside.
I was gonna say like a QB really throws the wrench in that equation.
QB aside. If you were hypothetically, you have the first pick and you need a quarterback, would you rather insert them into the Vikings offense presently or the Bears offense presently?
I told you last year straight up before JJ even touched the field that let's just trade for Caleb Williams. You can add JJ. We were kind of riding the Darnold train at the time. I think that no offense, your wide receivers are awesome. DJ Moore, I'm a big fan of DJ Moore. I like how Romo Dunze plays. Luther Bird, Rich Mans, Jalen Naylor. That's about all the flowers I'm going to give you. However, all the flowers for that is negated by the fact that none of those wide receivers even come close to, like, even as a collective, to Justin Jefferson. At least in my opinion.
That's fair. I knew that's probably the route that you would go.
You can't ignore based off of the quarterback situation and how bad. Like, you put Kirk on the Bears, DJ Moore is not.
He would get killed.
Like hot.
Actually, no, he wouldn't. They're a really good offensive line.
I don't know. Justin
Kirk would
Jefferson
feed.
With he's like a reception leader every year. I know Kirk can swing, could swing at times, and Brown was great last year, but
Bring him back. Bring him back.
I'd put him as best backup in the league if he wasn't like starting for like more of the season than Penix. But
going into the season, he was a backup, and then Penix's knee exploded for the billionth time.
Yeah.
So
who would have saw that coming?
Yeah. Oh, let's just draft the guy whose knee has exploded 3 times.
Yeah, who had double knee surgery last year. Sounds like a good idea.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Colston Loveland is better than TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah, 100%. I'd rather have Colston and Cole Kmet
I didn't need that
over Hawkinson and Josh Oliver. If we're being real, I'd rather have your running backs too. I don't like Aaron Jones is too old, injury prone. Jordan Mason's good, but in spurts.
Great last year.
Yeah. What happened to Ty Chandler? That dude fell off a cliff.
What did happen to Ty Chandler?
Just finding Jetta's jewelry on the field and returning it to him. That is all he's good for. I have not seen Ty Chandler highlight, but this morning I saw him like return 2 pieces of jewelry to Jetta's during the game. Like, jewelry, man. Jetta's is like, I love you, dude.
Yeah.
It's like,
bro.
All that's good for is finding your stars. Like, being.
Oh my god.
Maybe they're just saving Ty Chandler to be the new fullback since CJ Ham's like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, where are you guys picking 18?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I'm trying to think, because Jeremiah Love would probably be off the board.
That's who I saw in mock drafts. That's who they had said we were taking.
Yeah, but he's not falling to 18.
Hey, dude. Donovan Edwards went undrafted.
There you go. Sign Donovan Edwards. Hold on. I'm going to pull Tankathon. I need to see some other RB prospects. I can't think of any off the top of it.
Need to get on college players. Like, you guys draft them in fantasy too.
Yeah, they have Love going to the Saints at 8.
Okay.
They got you guys taking a D lineman.
Oh. Why?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Maybe they're hinting at we're going to trade away some D linemen.
else are we gonna get Joe Burrow?
Joe Shiesty.
They Joe, yeah, my ass. Keep wishing. Who are you gonna trade away for him?
What's his name? Will Turner.
There you go.
Will Turner and a couple picks.
Just half your defense.
Yeah.
He'd be back in Cincinnati. It's like, what is the Damian Lillard like?
Oh yeah.
Get ready to learn Brats and Miller Lite.
Yeah.
He had that in Portland.
That in Portland,
Yep.
he knew it well.
If you if you guys traded for Joe Burrow, it'd be like, yeah, he had that in Cincinnati.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No
Yeah,
way.
Jackson.
Yes.
No
better.
way. We got a better O line than that.
Think about it.
We got a better O line
Okay.
than that.
You have such a
O-line's the
pocket.
only argument, then that's bullshit.
We got a
No.
better receiver core than that too, for sure.
T. Higgins and Jamar Chase is the same fucking thing as Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison.
But with the better O line, you just get better looks to throw them the ball instead of throwing deep balls and
With
throwing
no
50-50
defense, because
jump
you're going
balls.
to trade away half your defense.
Who says
It's
that?
the same fucking thing.
How do you know? You don't know what we're doing. We might end up
No,
with Mac Jones.
cool.
I got KOC on the other line right now.
Then bring him in.
No, he doesn't want to. He's busy today.
Yeah. Strip it all away. Think about it. It's the same fucking thing.
Don't feed into this delusion. Go off this tangent.
Bro, we gave him the seed of not Chicago beating beating the Rams, and now it's just
It's not even that.
Going to a tree of disbelief. Delusion.
Come on, you guys can't sit there and think that the Vikings offense and the Bengals offense, if you were to plug Joe Burrow into either one, it's the same fucking thing.
I feel like if you would have put Joe Burrow even on our team, his rookie year, he still would have got Super Bowl.
I will tell you what the catalyst is between the Vikings and the Bengals right now, and it's called Brian Flores.
yeah.
He'll just blitz your ass off.
You just take a point. Are you going to give it to us? Or are you going to give it to the Bengals?
It's the same fucking thing.
And keep switching up.
I'm not switching up. I'm saying that the offense is the same thing. It doesn't matter. The defense is the difference. You guys have the defense. If you were to side by side compare the Bengals and the Vikings, Vikings have a better defense, well-coached defense. Offense is the same fucking thing.
You know, he's Mr. Biased. Okay, T. Higgins is up here. And Mr. Triple Crown let me down in fantasy this year. Off rip.
T. Higgins.
I think that I sense a little bit of bias in that in the Chicago
Me?
land. And I think that
No.
he's right. We have a way better O-line, and looks are important. And I'm trusting Justin Jefferson to get a better look than Jamar Chase.
No, I don't think that's crazy. I mean, they're two top 5 receivers, and I think that's even being really generous. I think you could say overall they're 2 top 3 receivers
Mm-hmm.
given their career.
Are you mad because I said very flat receivers and Colts and Justin Jefferson?
No.
Just a realist.
Well, if you're a realist, then you know that Joe Burrow's not going to the Vikings.
Oh, I know. Don't rain on the parade. You guys are in the playoffs. We're not. Just let us. Okay. Can we?
You know how many years I've watched shitty football? You guys had a down year. It happens. You'll be in the playoffs next year because under KOC it's every other. So you guys will get back.
For reference viewers, I met Jackson in the Bears. Basically, 2018. It was. So
You
just
talking Mitch Trubisky?
Papa Bears football.
I don't know. What do you think is more culturally significant? Blair Walsh missed field goal. Devin Hester Devin Hester opening kickoff, touchdown, and loss in the Super Bowl.
That's
Couldn't
tough.
I bet Blair Walsh isn't even in the Midwest right now. But he's fighting somewhere in Australia. You know,
He legally changed his name and is just sitting on a beach sipping mimosas.
For real.
Esther has like he has accolades to his name. Come on,
That's hilarious.
like that can't be all the season ends. No, he missed it. Like just the pain in his voice.
Yeah, who's your guys' radio now? Is it Paul Allen?
So he's
Oh
been
my god, dude. He has some electric moments.
Yeah, he does.
not like. Could you think of a Bears moment that would come close, like on the culturally impactful note of anywhere close to the caliber of the Minneapolis Miracle? Not to be serious.
You're specifically Bears moment? Of the gravity of the situation. I mean, it might have to be Devin Hester return TD. Because at the time, that was like, I mean, like, yeah, the rest of the game played out like the rest of it, and Peyton Manning just is like, yeah, this is your defense's weak sauce. You know, the defense was anything but weak sauce.
It was a big deal at the time. Like Tommy might agree, but we just even 3 years ago or whatever, when the Vikings beat the Saints, it's like we just didn't beat them ever. And then
You guys hate the Saints.
it's just I remember looking over at my dad because like Kyle Rudolph shout out at the time caught this speed bomb and put us
I remember that.
in goal range, and like we were against the Saints, and I looked over at my dad and he's just in tears. It's like, we don't do this. We don't beat the Saints. Damn.
Yeah.
He's right.
Mm-hmm.
They're like our Yankees against the Twins. You know, never got past them.
Yeah, I don't know. I know we've talked about this a lot, but like, there's the whole would you rather be a Minnesota or Chicago fan in terms of like just heartbreaking shit?
Heartbreaking. If you guys don't have the Chicago Bulls.
Okay, you know what? I've said it before, I'll say it again. Is you guys consistently find a way to make it to the playoffs and then fuck it up. We just are dog shit for ages. And then like sometimes we're good and it's fun.
You have two MLB teams that have chips.
Yeah, you see the flag behind me. You know what team I support. I don't give a like. Yeah, it's cool to see the Cubs do okay, but it's like it's not the same.
That's still your state winning a chip by default.
Yeah, it was fun to see them win in 2016, but it meant nothing to me. It's like, yeah, that's cool.
I get that. I wouldn't know. We got the Twin Cities, but we share teams here. We got the
Don't
link.
share stadiums. Yeah, you got the links. I bet you guys have a lacrosse
rather
team
be a
that's doing
Chicago.
fucking crazy.
Chicago sports fan just sounds more fun.
Yeah, until it's 2018 wild card against the Eagles.
Also, A plus side, you guys probably have better like celebrities showing up to your shit,
We have Vince Vaughn and Bill Murray. That's it.
bro.
Yeah.
Actually,
Who?
Obama pulled up to a Sox game. I remember that. That was actually kind of electric.
Shout out Nick Swartzen, but that's like all we have for Vikings representation. Like Josh Duhamel wasn't even born here.
He's from North Dakota, buddy. Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say, who blows the horn? Pause at the
Um,
beginning of the game.
Jared Allen.
Yeah, I would say
Shout out Jared Allen though. He's the
Also-
homie.
also shout out Joe Mauer,
Yeah,
the Minnesota boy.
I'm surprised that. Oh well, actually, that's because that's why that Twins team never did anything. Is because the White Sox just kind of dogged them because they were really good. You guys had a team though. You had like Joe Mauer, Justin Morneau, Torrey Hunter. You guys had a fucking squad.
Bro, Torrey Hunter was my favorite baseball player growing up.
Hard not. I think Twins need to bring back that pinstripe jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be tight. They need to bring back the dome. The dome is tight.
Dome collapsed.
Yeah, so it can collapse while games
That was the
go
one
on.
that collapsed.
Yeah.
I thought that was the football stadium that collapsed.
I saw a Twins game when I was a kid, and of course, you're gonna see all the it's different experiences visually, hearing things, but like the dome swallows. I remember just it swallowing so much of the sound and like just concentrating it at you. And when you felt the big moments, it like would reverberate off the fucking dome and come right back to you and just and then it's electric. But I stadium. Like, I love Target Field.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Saints Field.
It's a nice stadium.
What's your guys' minor league team?
The Charlotte Knights. Yeah, their minor league plays in North Carolina.
Oh.
They just
Big curveball.
Who's the most overrated baseball player in your guys' opinion? I know you guys rip MLB
right now.
Oh, hey, right?
This is a question for Jackson for sure.
Oh, right now, who's the most overrated baseball player? Giancarlo Stanton.
He could have been like Randy Wiggles, and I would have believed it. How much I know.
Giancarlo Stanton. I don't know. Like,
What's your
he has
backing?
so much potential, and he just falls short. I would say, you know what? Hate watch. Pete Crow Armstrong fell apart last year after having to get MVP level first half of the season, and he just fell apart.
Damn.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not even thinking about baseball. It's just hockey, just ripping hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Juan Carlos Stanton Jones, whatever you just said. Get it together.
Yankee. He's a Yankee. I figured you'd appreciate that.
Moneyball.
Moneyball.
Now here's
Gray, go tune into the Wild. You guys have 2 top 15 players in the league right now.
That's something I want to do with Thomas here, or at least when their season kicks back up. I've never been to a Wild game in
Yeah.
long.
I've never
Go
been to a
tune
wild
in.
game.
Even though your guys' goal song is Cheeks, but I couldn't tell you what it is, but it's not Chelsea Dagger.
Take your word for it.
I love Chelsea Dagger. I need to get. Like, I was telling Tom earlier today, like I need to get you boys out to like to Wrigley Field or Gray. I know you've been to the United Center, but it was not for a sporting event.
Still an electric atmosphere. It's cool to be like, there was a dynasty here.
You see,
History.
I'm gonna be a dickhead, but he saw all the banners hanging from the stadium and instantly
used
was
to it.
like, "Wait,
Not used to it.
what is
No.
that?"
The Lynx chips hanging the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
target.
but it wasn't 12.
I was about to say we got like 5 or
12
6.
banners
Yeah.
in one stadium.
They get no love, but they deserve it more than any of our
Shout out the Lynx.
male sports.
Shout out the Lynx for sure.
Women's basketball. It's kind of on the come up right now.
Mm-hmm.
They just need to secure. They need to get Audie Crooks from Iowa State in the dynasty inbound. Ooh. Just in. Todd Bowles.
Keeping them.
Yep. Keeping him.
They trust the process.
I need to see him swear in more press conferences. Shit was so fun.
If that team stays healthy, you got to watch out.
If they stay healthy.
Which is a hard feat for them.
Yeah, they can't do it. Just getting hooked.
Mike Evans, that durable motherfucker.
Except for when he's not.
He's going to get his yards.
What happened to... I'll tell my kids about rookie Emeka Egbuka.
Weeks 1 through 5, Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah, for real. I wish there was more time for you to explain why you think he's a bust.
I'll leave it to the viewers who might have had him in fantasy, and then they'll have to interpretation.
Yeah.
Not a fantasy.
Definitely not coming off a chip.
Not in fantasy, he is. As a football enjoyer, he's
And a double cup. I'm getting high as fuck.